Going on, guys? All right. So I got something to brighten up the light a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So, how you doing? I'm kidding. Welcome to the Alchemist Tarot, where we get the energies going and flowing here and see what advice we should get. So I'm gonna say a prayer and go from there. Thank you, Father God, Holy Spirit, and guardian angels. Thank you for your love, guidance, and protection. Please send your love, guidance, protection over these messages. Messages you have in store for us today. Uh-oh, the devil. Eight of Swords in reverse. Don't fear. I know people will see the devil card and they're like, oh my god. Four Cups in reverse. We're going to break that energy down, though. The Fool. Seven of Wands in reverse. Six of Swords upright. Judgment in reverse. Oops. Nine of Swords upright. With the Empress at the bottom. Oh, let me just make my phone's off. Sorry. Alright. So someone feels that they can't stand their ground against someone who I'm going to say is going to be this devil card. Someone sees now that either A, they no longer want to reject something that they decided, that they made a bad decision on, so now they're in this like anxiety energy. I'm seeing a lot of swords. Swords, and then the major, so we got three major arcana and three cards of swords, a lot of swords. So that's a lot of communication, a lot of thoughts coming out of mental imprisonment. But I feel like something is causing someone to feel anxiety because of something that they seen, and they just feel like they're up against something that they cannot. They're up against this devil and they feel like they can't stand their ground, because this is the Seven of Wands in reverse, which is if upright is standing your ground. So someone feels like they can't they see somebody and they feel like they can't stand their ground against somebody. So now they're trying to move towards calmer waters, but I don't know if they're going to make a decision or made a decision that wasn't in the best interest for them, which is what created this anxiety for them. Like they took a leap to... This Four Cups is what's kind of giving me off, because in this case, it's almost like they took a leap to not reject someone, and then they see now that who this person really is. Because, yeah, so this bad decision was from the leap of faith that they took on someone that they did not reject. They may have rejected them at one time, but they gave them a chance, and then they seen something and see that they're the devil. Like, somebody looks at someone like the devil. I'm going to say it's just going to be this Empress right here. Yeah, with this Ace of Cups in reverse. Oh, and now they want to go elsewhere. So let's just, and I saw a Tower under that. So, I mean, that could be an indication that something life-changing occurred. Somebody could have did something really, like, fucked up. All right, let's let me shuffle the right way. You know? Hope you guys can see me a little bit better. I went to Five Below and bought this little light. Hey, you know, listen, I'm a bargain shopper. I make it work, you know. If I could save some money, I'm not gonna spend $500 on a light that, you know, it does the same thing. You know, I think I need a better camera, like computer. I just changed the resolution on it. Anyway, let's clarify the Devil card. What's this about? Who's this person? Yeah, there's a Eight of Wands in reverse. I want to clarify some more. This also can, oh, Three of Swords in reverse. Somebody, so we have one energy that took a leap of faith on one person. They found out that this person has either some obsessions, some, and I'm starting to feel it in my chest. They either have an alcohol problem, a sex addiction, something that they either move like deviously, you know what I mean? They don't they're healing in their in they're not trying to talk to this person after seeing this, okay? So there's might be somebody that you look at that their behavior is resulting in either some type of overindulgence, some type of obsessive. It's toxic. It's a toxic energy. It's like, you know how some people can be codependent, some people could be alcoholic, some people, there's just the sense of too much of something, okay? So I just want one more card to clarify to see if like too much of what though, like so it can kind of. Queen of Pentacles upright. I'm going to clarify the rest of this because I don't know if this devil is this Queen of Pentacles, someone who's financially stable, but they don't have like a family. You know, they might be a single person that has a good amount of money. They might be using their money to others, like to their advantage. So they could be taking advantage of people for their money. That could be their behavior trait, is that they take people's money, or I mean, this is also could be gold digger vibes. So like someone found out someone was a gold digger and that they only wanted them for their money. So now they're looking at them like the devil. This Eight of Swords. Yeah, this happened in the past. I didn't even clarify for what, so I'm just going to put this right here. So this is something that occurred in the past. What's this Eight of Swords? What was seen here? Oh, I hate when the cards do that. Sorry. What's this Eight of Swords in reverse? Don't worry, guys. In time, I'm going to get my stuff right here. Eight of Swords is in reverse, and to clarify, that is the Temperance card. I need another clarification because look at this. It's like the angel versus the demon here. There could be a dynamic of like a narcissist empath, a like sweet, good, loving person with like good girl with bad boy, or a good guy with bad girl kind of vibe here. Like someone's, yeah. Oh, okay. Somebody realized that they no longer want to collaborate with someone because of either the way that they spend money, because they loved this person, and it looks like this devil person took advantage in some shape or form. Four of Cups in reverse. What's that about? Wow. The Lovers, the Chariot, and the Empress in reverse. Four of Cups in reverse, clarified with the Empress in reverse. So we got the Empress upright here, okay? And then the cup, Ace of Cups. Oh, this devil card could be a feminine who broke someone's heart because of like money. And now the person who's seen that no longer wants to collaborate with them because they feel like it would be the balanced out thing to do, which is, because why would you want to give more to a relationship when someone's just using you? You know what I'm saying? This is like using people energy. You use people for their money. You use people to get some kind of gain. You know, they're a Queen of Pentacles and they're trying to get to the King of Pentacles. So it's like, you know, they're working their way up. And now because this is an Empress in reverse, this is going for, so this is like a unnurturing. This is like somebody chose to go forward in an unnurturing relationship that made them feel that they... This is a card of like, you know, you can obviously see in the card that it's like someone's offering something and they're rejecting it, and they don't see the other cups in the background that are still there. Okay, but this person, it's almost like this person decided to either not have that approach about the offer. So they could have deep down felt like the offer was probably something not as great, but they decided to take that cup anyway, okay? But they feel like they went into a unnurturing relationship. They went moved forward towards yeah, this is exactly what it's saying. It's like you took a chance on taking a cup that you kind of felt like but then you went ahead with it. So that those three clarifiers actually are saying the four cups in reverse definition, which is kind of cool. Well, not cool, but just it explains. It was like literally the explanation of the four cups. So what's this Fool upright? Let's clarify that. Yeah, they feel like a fool because they made a bet. And see, judgment in reverse again. So we have judgment in reverse here to clarify the fool, and judgment in reverse here that we didn't clarify yet. Okay, so someone feels like an absolute fool about their decision to move forward with someone that they feel had toxic behaviors. It's kind of like it's giving me the mask fell off vibes. Someone could be demanding money. Let me see this. Like somebody could be. Hold on. 7 of Wands in reverse. What's that? I'll clarify that first before. Yeah. See, somebody rushed. So this is how this devil energy, because this is like a one night stand. This is a very pushy. They rush things. Okay. Somebody rushed towards giving a cup to somebody. Okay. And that person was at first in introspection about the cup, okay? So this person moves fast with passion. So they felt defenseless at that point from their pursuit and their pushiness. This is giving me somebody that's very pushy, okay? So they were very pushy with their passion. This is like love bombing, I guess you could say. So somebody who knows somebody has like a hold on them in a sense. So they might be attractive. They might have they might use their looks to kind of get their way, so to speak. But they feel like it's they could not resist the pursuit of the person who is kind of pushing the point to like the passion and the love bomb. It feels like love bombing, okay? And that's why we're here, where after they became unguarded because they couldn't like stand their ground. Now the 4 of Cups in reverse. They went from the 4 cups upright, which reflects it here, to the 4 cups in reverse over here. And that's why they feel stupid, because they fell for this person's tactics. Okay? That's the 6 of Swords up. Oh, hold on. This 6 of Swords moving to calmer waters, it shows an Emperor. I'm getting that this is the person that feels like the Fool and feels like okay, so see this devil. Okay, so this is definitely some type of I'll explain in a minute. So the Devil card is clarified with the 3 of Swords in reverse and the 8 of Wands on this Queen of Pentacles, okay? The 6 of Swords, the person getting away from this, is clarified by the Emperor. Now, the Emperor encompasses all 4 kings in one. He encompasses the Pentacle, the Sword, the Wand, and the Cup, okay? So, when you compare these two, okay, as far as, abundance, level of, hierarchy type of thing, this one beats this one, okay? So this one is who I'm saying either was going for this Emperor's money, okay? Now this Emperor saw and found out what they were doing. They feel stupid for falling for this Queen of Pentacles pursuits, okay? Which is why they're healing from this person and don't want to talk to this person. They either don't want to, they want to resist their communications from this person, or they don't want to talk to this person after discovering that this person's just using me for my money. And they feel like it was a bad judgment call on their part to even partake in the action of taking that leap to, yeah, this is 10 of Pentacles. So for the Judgment card to be in reverse, and to be clarified by the Ten of Pentacles, this is a home, this is finances, this is a business. So it could have been this Emperor and this Queen of Pentacles had a home. Okay, they could have had a home together, they could have had a business together. Okay, make it fit. Don't like force it to fit, but wherever it resonates, that's where it goes. Okay, and somebody, this Queen of Pentacles used this Emperor, and could have possibly stole some money here. Okay, so now this Emperor feels like this. They're anxiety ridden because they could have either already gave this person the money, because look at this. We have the Empress here. Okay. So, but then we had the Empress reverse over here. So this Queen of Pentacles, I believe, was at some point an Empress, but she was bumped down to a Queen of Pentacles with the Devil card, because he went from looking at her as his match, and found out she was not his match. Okay? She was actually a money-hungry person who was obsessed about getting as much money as they could out of him. Okay? Let's see this Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, and this is in reference to like a family. So this Nine of Swords is clarified by the Hermit. So that means this Emperor had to go within to find out. Yeah. This Emperor had to go within in order to transform their thought process to end this whole thing. And that's why they're healing now, and they're trying to not communicate with this person, because they know that what this person's really about at this point. Yeah, they don't want to manifest anything with this person. They want to end their they want to end their point of view on manifesting anything with this person from the past. Okay. Any other? Yeah, they're no longer confused. Look at this. They're no longer. This is Seven of Pentacles or Seven of Cups in reverse. This is upright. It means confusion. In reverse means he's no longer confused. Okay, about not giving his offer to this Queen of Pentacles. Okay. I'm sorry if this happened to you. Let me I feel like it's kind of like shady how some people, because what I'm getting here is kind of like this Queen of Pentacles faked it. Like she faked it to make it type of energy. Like she portrayed this Emperor like she was all that in a bag of motherfucking chips. She was an Empress, a whole Empress in reverse. She was not nurturing. She was not like, there's like it's like someone that in the beginning phases, they're sweet, they're kind, they're considerate, but it was all a plot to gain some money, to gain some control, and then sideswipe this Emperor because he really thought she was being genuine. He really thought that was his match, and it wasn't. That's fucked up. But you know what? These are the type, like I said, people, because listen, you got female gold diggers, you got male gold diggers, yo. Like you got people who are out here fronting on Facebook, fronting on social media and all that, and they don't have a pot to piss in, number one. Number two, they go out and try to find people to use so that way they can utilize the funds the way that they want to, and that is their actual thought process. They are entitled to other people's things that don't belong to them. They feel like they feel in the right of treating people this way because they feel like this is part of their paradigm and thought process to what they feel is how you should act. This is, for example, you see a rich man, okay, like what can you get out of him? Like there's all these stereotypes of like rich men and like what you can get out of them. You got those type of people who like they prey on people who worked hard for their abundance, you know what I mean? Because they won't get up off their ass and work for their own abundance, you know what I'm saying? And then because they get with these type of people and they might not be as abundant as that person, okay, after a while of like getting spoiled, when you throw in all this money at them, okay, it encourages this entitlement within them because their intentions weren't good from the gate. Whenever you choose to get in a relationship with somebody, you need to be mindful of your intentions as to why you manifested your partner. Okay, if you're manifesting from a place of lack, if you're manifesting a partner out of desperation, if you're manifesting a partner out of some type of energy, okay, you're just gonna get it mirrored back to you. Okay, so just as much as this woman was being superficial about the money, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to say that this emperor has to work on his superficiality, because if he was able to allow this person to get this close, it had to be something that she had. That, because obviously we got the King of Wands. Okay, that's passion and very quick paced movement. It's the fastest, like as far as like passionate and being like rushy with passion and like one night stand type of shit, type of energy. Okay, they couldn't help that energy coming to them, so there was passion and attraction to that person, and it had to have been superficial. So they might be, so I'm sorry to say this, because we gotta be held accountable for what our choices. Are you choosing women, like, keep it real, okay? There's men out here who choose these women with big boobs, big ass, BBLs, you know what I'm saying? And then they get upset because they're mad at the fact that now it's become a transactional relationship. They don't really give a damn about about you as a person. They don't care about you. They fake the funk, and because as long as you keep shoving the money down their throat, they're good to go on anything you want to do. Okay, you're paying them for the treatment you're getting, that kindness and niceness. You're not getting that person as a person, because they obviously don't match up to your energy. So you have to be accountable at the fact of, why do you choose the people that you're choosing? Okay, now I remember watching a tarot reader who was explaining about the ego, how the ego will play people out their position because they won't take accountability at the fact that the reason situations happen to them, they'll point the finger and say, oh, I found out you were just using me. But let's be honest, when you got with that person, okay, were you using them for sex? Were you using them, like, there can't, you, as much as you want to not admit that, like, because when these things happen, there's a mirror in it. If somebody uses you, there's something within you that you're using, like, you're using too. Like, your energy matches theirs. That's how they came into your life. You have to look at, like, how people came into your life, the energy you were in, the intentions, okay? Because a lot of times what you have around you is literally a mirror of yourself. I feel like, because I believe in energy, and I think energy is everything, okay? You know, when you look at these Nikola Teslas and Albert Einsteins and all that explain to you about frequencies and energies and everything like that, okay? And when you get to the nitty gritty of it, of like the physics of everything, okay? I feel that whatever comes in, you are a walking energetic vibrational being. You are an electrical force field, okay? Just like when you think of two magnets, like a positive and a negative, and whether they go together, or if you put two positive or two negatives and they can't click together, you know what I'm saying? That's the best way I can describe how people, because we are literally magnetic beings, okay? So that means what your frequency is, what you put out is what you're gonna get. Do you understand? This is like factual science. People have to understand why things happen. They look like, they treat it like as if it just happened to them, like things just happen to them. Like, no, as much as you want to blame somebody, you gotta kind of reflect within to see, how did this person that used my money or was only in it for the money, and like, But my thing is, when you got into it, what were your intentions? You wanted somebody that was the big titties, the trophy wife, okay? You wanted the superficiality. You wanted, like, that's what you signed up for. So if that's what you signed up for, why are you surprised when that person's kind of like just reflecting to you the same intentions you had when you manifested that fucking gold digging ass hoe that you think is a gold digging ass hoe? I'm hearing somebody being like that somebody's a gold digging ass hoe. Like, okay, but then that means you're a, like, why did you manifest that? Because you had the same intentions they did, okay? I'm sorry. In some shape, it might not even be as prominent. You know, maybe it seems like they had more mean intentions, but there was something within you, whether it was your ego or your superficiality or what you, this viewpoint of, that's just not real. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you hold women to this extent that they have to be this and have to be that, okay, and that's what you want, which is, everybody should have standards. Nobody, I'm not saying nobody should have not have standards, but like realistic standards, because, like, you know, women aren't perfect, you know what I mean? But if you expect women with this and that, and it has to be perfect, and it has to be like that's just like, that's part of your ego and your superficiality showing. So like, what encompasses superficiality? It's materialistic things. You understand? I don't know if this makes sense, but I'm just, whoever this is for, it just makes me feel like they're not understanding. They could be attracted. This probably didn't happen to them the first time. This is probably, you know, they keep going on this cycle. Now, when I get into karmic, I got to do a video about karmic cycles so that you guys can kind of understand where I'm coming from. But karmic cycles are lessons that you learn in life. You know what I'm saying? Like, people come into your life to teach you something. So once you complete that cycle, okay, you learn that lesson, you move forward, you know, with a newfound enlightenment, okay? So if you keep repeating the same pattern because you keep wanting these superficial things, and I don't care if this is a man's perspective or a woman's perspective, if you're a woman and you just want a guy that's rich and he has money and he has cars and you're superficial. So you can't be mad that when they expect some type of superficial thing from you and then you're offended. You can't be offended because that's what you wanted too. You feel what I'm saying? Am I getting deep here, y'all, or what? I don't know, but I'm just telling you like it is, you know. I'm so sorry. I gotta ask for the advice. What's the advice here? What's the advice here, y'all? Thank you for that. What's the advice for this situation? Five of Swords. The ending is like a after conflict, which feels like defeat. Six of Cups, the past. It's kind of like let it be and go somewhere else. Three of Wands. Yeah, you're still, it's almost like I'm getting a vibe of like this person, this woman or man or like whoever that Queen of Pentacles was to this Emperor is like their kryptonite, okay? Like, you need to just end, let things lie, okay? Like, it's over. The situation's over. You found the information you need to find out, and going forward, is this something you're gonna learn from so that you don't make the same mistake again, or are you gonna continue to have the same superficial ass mind frame and then manifest another superficial partner? And if you don't want to manifest a superficial partner, then you have to change something within yourself that's being superficial. What you have within you is what you get. You understand? Law of attraction. It just the works. You know what I'm saying? This is science, y'all. You could really look up when you talk about frequencies, how it affects the body. There's just so many things. Energy, what it is, how that pertains to the body, and how your body affects, like how your force field, your body what it encompasses of, which is the chakras, which is your auras. There's a whole thing, okay? Learn about energy, and then you will have a better understanding of making better choices, because you'll understand how the game works here, okay? You won't walk around, because you have to be consciously aware. A lot of people walk out around here unconscious. They don't know anything. They don't know what they want. They don't know how things happen to them. They're not accountable. You understand? So at some point in life, we have to look in the mirror and ask ourselves, is this what we choose to do? Is it, because what I'm putting out, I'm getting back. So I have to look at why this is happening. If people start looking things like that, they would make more, they're changing, they would have acceptance, which is a big thing of life. The level of acceptance that they would have would be key here, because acceptance is key in order for you to let go of attachments, to let go of defenses, to stop with the ego, because all these things are why we can't move forward from the things that we go through, okay? So in this reading, whoever I'm looking at either needs to understand that, because I mean, this could have happened either 3 times to you. Like, this person's walking away. They're going on a new journey. But, like, this, to me, I'm getting, like, is this the 3rd time that you've had to, like, walk away from situations of somebody that just used you for your money? You know what I mean? Because, like, I'm sorry to say it, but, like, when you say that you love them, I feel like, I mean, yeah, but, like, really, did you? Because, like, if they were overweight, would you still love them? If they didn't have the beautiful, like, superficial things going on with them, would you still, like, or is that the only thing that kept you around, okay? Because you didn't pick the chick that might have been overweight, and you didn't pick the chick that might not be the best looking, and you didn't pick the chick that didn't have 18 surgeries, you know what I'm saying? Like, would you be okay with just that kind of partner? And if you were, you would recognize that the less superficial you are, the more authenticity that you're going to get, because people don't naturally look like that in real life. People have you know, chi-chis, they got the little fat, they got crooked teeth. This is the authentic part of human beings. People have to get procedures done to look how they look. So obviously, you get where I'm coming from? Like, think about it. Think about that. Would you accept somebody that wasn't freaking skinny weight? I mean, it's not to say that you can't have this, but I'm saying it's your thought process on how you manifest people in your life. Because there's 2 ways of looking about it. You could either manifest someone that, yes, they have perfect everything, whatever the case is, okay, and you feel like you're entitled to having a person like that, so that you look to the world a certain way, okay? And then there's the other spectrum, because that's kind of like a darker natured intention, right? The positive spectrum of that could be, I would like someone that I'm attracted to in the way that I find attractive, but I wanna be in this relationship to give love to somebody. I wanna be in this relationship to build with a person like this. I wanna be, you know what I'm saying? So you need to check your intentions as to why you're choosing to be with these people. Is it only because you're attracted, or is it because you actually want to build something with somebody? Is it because you want you're selfish and you're self-centered, and you just want everybody to look at you like you're that guy or that girl that's got the hot thing on your arm, okay? Is that your intention? Or is your intention to, I would like a partner that's loyal, funny, is fit, I want to build with them, I want to travel with them? Can you understand the difference now? Can you understand how intentions affect things? Okay? That's my rant. It's my rant, y'all. Sometimes I get super deep, and I like to express it, because a lot of I keep it. I don't tell people about it. Cupid. Yeah, when I feel like when this person falls in love, it's like they get shot with an arrow, like shot through the heart, and you're to blame. You give love a bad name. That's what I think of. Reward yourself. Yeah, let your past go. See that? I'm going to read all 3. Mind you, it says let your past go, and the 6 of Cups is here. Let your past go so you can move forward. Okay? See how that works? I love the divine. They always, they just, you know. All right, Cupid. We send great waves of love into your heart and mind, awakening your love for life itself. Your clear decision to accept and enjoy romance has triggered this reawakening. Allow yourself to spontaneously celebrate love in all its glorious aspects. I'm also getting that, you know, if you do fall in love again, I think it's possible your perspective might be different. Your perspective might change on what love actually feels like, the love vibration, okay? You might realize that, if you do realize that selflessness in manifesting love is what's going to make you feel the love, okay? When you're selfish, you're not going to feel the love, because you're not going to feel the love from anybody else if you only have self-interest. You see you see how that works? Because it works both ways, okay? If you're going to be selfish and you're not doing things for other people, why do you expect other people, you to feel from other people? It's kind of like, I'm getting like that. I don't know if I said it right, but okay. Reward yourself. You've been giving a lot of yourself lately, and it's time for you to receive. Make the time to reward yourself in a meaningful way. This balance of giving and receiving is essential to keeping your energy, mood, and motivation at a consistently high level. So what I'm getting from this card about reward yourself is that, you might have dished out a lot of money to this person, enough to the point where it was either, because of that Nine of Swords that I remember, that anxiety feeling you felt, they could have drained your bank account in some way. They could have because of that Devil card, and like that's like obsessive, that's like overindulgence. So they could have took an amount, like they kept taking and taking and taking so much that like you almost are like, oh shit, I only have this amount of money left or something like that. You might have gave this person access to your account. I hope not, but point being is, reward yourself for what you've been through. Maybe you need to take that money and keep, all the money that you feel like you spent on this person, you need to give to yourself, okay? And, whether it be a trip, whether it be a spa day, whether it be a day with the guys or girls, okay? Something along those lines, and then let your past go. The burden of carting your past around has made you weary, dear one. It's time to set this burden down. Keep only the lessons and the love, and leave everything else behind. You don't want it or need it, and now it's gone. Yeah, it's gone. You definitely when I lifted it, I'll just shuffle and see what happens. This is my Archangel Michael deck, you guys. So I'm just doing a daily reading just to kind of give a little update. Yeah, see, this was at the bottom of the deck when I first pulled it up, and then it said be gentle with yourself, like the card stuck out. So your inner guidance is real and trustworthy. So you might have went with your gut that you knew that this person probably said something disrespectfully to you that like was a cue of the fact that they really either just was there for the money. They could have complained to you about why you. I'm getting that Queen of Pentacles was the type to, like, first off, you're already like being spoiled, okay? But I'm getting that they're like complaining, like, anybody else, yeah, believe and trust that you were right about it, okay? But I'm getting the whole, like, whether it's a man or a woman, whoever that Queen of Pentacles was, I really feel like it's a feminine energy with a masculine energy, okay? This Emperor is the masculine, who encompasses all kings, and this Queen of Pentacles is this woman, okay? I'm getting that this Queen of Pentacles was also complaining. Like, most people, whatever this Emperor gave would have been, like, grateful. But because of her intentions, it was kind of like, well, like, you were always giving her that. So when you don't, it's like, excuse me? Like, it was like, oh my, it's a very deep sense of entitlement. Okay. I'm also getting a little bit of entitlement from this emperor though, because I feel like this emperor expected this woman to follow to stay in line kind of energy. Like you wanted her to be a certain way too. Like you were putting stipulations on her. Like it feels very sorry. Oh my god, that was gross. Sorry. It feels very transactional, you know. And whatever, however you found out, because I'm getting it's either you found out maybe via bank statement, alert on your phone. What else? I feel like you found out yourself. I don't know if somebody told you, but I'm getting more so that you found out on your own. That's the vibe I'm getting. You like saw something in your account or your app when you spend money alerts you. Um, you could have gave her a card or something, and she was only supposed to spend a certain amount, and she overspent it. She could have went into the like you might have gave access to the account, some type of shit. Yo. Either way, be smarter about who you're choosing to invest in, and don't be so worried about the judgment of the world, because these people don't matter at the end of the day. You live alone, you die alone, you know what I mean? So why would live your life for other people? Who cares about their opinions, and who cares about how you two pentacles, who cares about how you want to be viewed um egotistically? That you need to change the level of how much your ego is prioritized in your manifestation process. You need to turn that shit down. Like that shit should be way less than where it's at, and your superficiality needs to be turned down. Cause we all are superficial, and we all have like, you know, like I want a BMW, you know what I'm saying? I used to have one, and like, you know, the freaking timing belt went and it died. Okay, not died, but the timing belt went, once it's gone, it's gone. Okay, and it was like crazy amount to keep it, and I had to get this new car. Not like it's the car I got now is like an older car, but you know it's not my BMW that I wanted, and it sucks because it hurts that I don't have it. But I know it's just me being my superficial ego side that's kind of like hurt about it, because I want to be viewed as the bitch that's got the BMW. Like I'm keeping it real. I want to be that bad bitch, that bad boss bitch in her BMW. Like yes, the fuck I do. And but yet when things like that happen, you have to. Now, am I going to go out and try to buy another BMW right now when my shit broke down? No. So that means you got to, that shit humbled me. You know what I mean? You got to humble yourself sometimes. Like, you can't always get what you want. It's not always going to be perfect. You can't always want to be portrayed, like, put how you want people to look at you in society as a priority over what you actually should be doing. You know what I mean? What's my longest one? I'm on for 42 minutes, all right? And I'm working my way to probably doing dailies a little bit longer than the regular horoscopes. But this could just, even if it's, let's take the gender out of it, okay? Let's just talk about the energy, okay? It's giving superficiality, and it's giving ego, and I think a lot of people are not aware as far as how much ego plays a part in our daily lives, in our choices. Like a lot of people make it a priority, and they end up having partners, business partners, friends that run life like that. Okay, and what happens, I feel, is you're gonna be upset, because if you live this way and you can't humble down a little bit, and you have this attitude like you gotta be the best one in the world, that's impossible. Okay, you could be the best at something, but there always comes a day you're gonna get too old one day. That's the reality. You're not gonna be able to do that anymore. That's the reality. Like the reality of things is that everything has a time limit, because we all die. Okay, so this is where being grateful comes in. Okay, being grateful for what you have, because when you look up frequencies and vibrations, I would like y'all to do that. and it shows the levels of like frequencies. So you know how people talk about low vibrational people. Okay, low vibrational people have no consciousness, which is why things like superficiality means so much to them. Things like society and their views of them is so important to them, because that's all they feel like they need in order to feel important. Okay, because their vibration is not vibrational, the frequency of love, where love is love. It doesn't matter doesn't matter how big you are, doesn't matter how whatever, nothing really matters. But when you come to a point where you're worried about everybody else, and you're so insecure, and you want to be viewed like all these like egotistical things, that's of a lower vibration. Okay, so you got to find ways to raise your vibration up so that you can manifest better outcomes. And that's the bottom line, because Sandra said so. I know, Stone Cold Steve Austin, but I just had this. I wish I had that sound. You know that sound when Stone Cold Steve Austin would come in and would be the glass breaking and the fucking beers. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel like I'm ending this reading. Oh gosh, I'm sorry. All right, guys. So that was my daily reading. I hope you guys liked it. I hope I gave you some new perspectives. I hope you open your mind, expand a little bit. You know? So I don't know what I'm going to do. I think I might do another reading, because I love it. I really do. I mean, I can start another horoscope. I could do a business reading. I don't know. You'll see. It's a surprise. All right? All right, guys. I'll talk to you later. See you soon. Bye.